All right, hi there, I'm Wael with Sabeel Combatives. This is Byron. We're going to show you the elbow hammer lock, which is one of, in my opinion, the best techniques for security and control. Now, typically I teach it off a one-handed push, but it could also be done against a punch. It could be done against a low stab to the belly, or it can be done offensively. So let's take it off a one-handed push, and we'll do it full speed to start with. Now I'll break that down. So let's come in with that hand. So when he comes in with that push, I'm just going to come on top of it and redirect it downward. And you see how that brings his elbow up a little bit? I come over the top and I make my hand into this sort of hook, and I hook the elbow. And then as I pull on the elbow, I push on the wrist. So you have this opposing motion here. So I pull the elbow toward me. You see how he does all the moving? I don't really need to move much. This hand now comes up. Do you see that hand right there? And the blade of the hand inserts into the crook of the elbow. Now I'm sure you can see that. Now, to tighten the lock, all I have to do is lift with my elbow back here. So if you turn around. So you can see how my elbow here is, his wrist is hooked into my elbow. So when I lift my elbow, it brings his arm up along his back, and it tightens the lock, creating a shoulder lock. Now, I may not, when I do that, his natural inclination is going to be to move away from the pain by bending down, or right? Now, I don't want him to do that if I want to walk him out. So what I do is, there's a little pressure point right in between the pec and the deltoid, the front deltoid here. You'll feel a groove right there. You can find it very easily. You just slide down the shoulder, and there it is. So, and when the arm is behind the back, it seems to expose that nerve. It's a lot more painful than when the arm is hanging down by the side. So if he's, say, bending over here, I dig in there with my fingers and I bring him up. And then from here, I would just rush him out wherever, like out the door or whatever. Or if I'm a law enforcement officer and I'm looking to handcuff him, I'm going to spiral him down to the ground. So I'm going to bring him in the direction toward this trapped shoulder. So I'm going to control his shoulder here, and I'm just going to take him around and down until he hits the ground. I flatten him out. Oh. Control that arm behind his back, scoop the other one up, and then handcuff him. Because you have to come all the way over the top to get there. I mean, you could do that. You could parry here and maybe put your fingers in the eyes. This is sometimes called a slide, right? Where you just slide in on the punch. And then from there, you pull on that, you hook it, and you're in.